Well, good evening, everybody. Hello, it's Brad.
And I'm Christa.
With the Big Family Homestead. Well, I could do a explosion graphic here. Oh, wait, we'll save all the good stuff for later. How are you guys doing tonight? I am excited.
Yes.
I am giddy, and I don't use that word lightly.
Okay.
No.
Why are you giddy, hun?
Because we have so much stuff to talk about and do and fun things. We're going to play prepper games, unlike reindeer games.
Yes, no reindeer games.
No reindeer games. We're going to play some prepper games, emergency preparedness games.
Right.
We've got a bunch of good news stories to share with you. Yep. 8 of them to be exact.
Yep.
And not only that, we've got recipe of the week. This is a new bit.
It's a new ad, yes.
New bit. New bit. And I'll tell you what, I've got new music for you, too. I see some of the folks that come and go to our Bible devotion, which is 8:30 in the morning on Big Family Devotions channel. So you guys, I see Jess is here. I see Delaney B's here, Michigan Daffodil, Monica Sherman, BB from Spain. Tell me, this song that I've been working on it for at least 2 weeks. And it's just been pulling my hair out. It's scripture music, guys. I don't write the lyrics. I take the scripture straight out of the Bible, and then I write the music. And so it's for memorization. It's so that you can memorize it. But the music, I try to really hard to make the music sound good too, because it's hard to combine words like that, because it's not really set. It was originally set to music, obviously, because that's what the Psalms were. But
we don't know the chords to those songs.
And you don't know the rhythm and yada, yada. And, translating to a different language.
Right.
So this one's been a tough one, but it's going to be, it's called Refuge and Strength. And it's mainly Psalm 126. And we're going to play it at the end tonight. So you guys will be the worldwide debut.
Literally. Worldwide.
Literally. So why don't you tell them about what we've been doing this week while we're waiting for everybody to kind of come and get here.
So we have, now that it's winter, there's not a lot of chores outside, thankfully, because it's really cold here. But we've been organizing our storeroom. And let me tell you, it's a big storeroom.
It was the garage.
But this house is quite a large house, but there's not a lot of storage area. It's mostly living space, which is wonderful because we have a big family. So we sealed the garage to make it a storeroom. And it's not temperature controlled, but it is temperature controlled, because in the wintertime it's warm because the furnace is there, and then in the summertime it's cool and because of the air conditioner. So it's really, really nice. So now that it's winter and we don't have chores outside, well, a lot of chores outside, we've been organizing our storeroom.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, we're a third of the way, maybe a half of the way through. Maybe?
Here's the thing. Yeah, probably about half the way through, but we're through the easy half.
We are through the easy half.
Because it's our Thrive Life food. Yeah. And our Thrive Life food is either in boxes that, since we got it from Thrive as part of our compensation, because if you're a consultant, then you can earn free food. Right. So that it just is in a box, or it's in a rack.
On a rack, yeah. So that was relatively easy organizing. I mean, we probably have, I don't know, what do you say, 40 different items?
Individual items?
Yeah, 40 individual items.
I would guess that would be a fair assessment.
Yeah, something like that. But we've got pantry cans and family-sized cans and ice cream and
yeah, it's kind of
freeze-dried ice cream and freeze-dried cake, and there's loads of stuff.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah, we have freeze-dried Oreo ice cream. And so there are these little pelletized ice cream bits that are freeze-dried. Yeah, and it's fine on the shelf. You don't have to refrigerate it, nothing like that.
Right.
But then there's chunks of the Oreo cookies. And boy, oh boy, that stuff is good.
Yeah.
They only did that for a limited time. It was like a special run kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But
something new to do, and so yeah, we got a bunch of those, and but yeah, so it's been fun, going through and making sure that we know what we have and get it all organized. So next is the other side of the garage, storeroom.
See, Jess, she's got the drooly
drool emoji.
going on there.
Yeah.
See, she happens to be a friend of the family and local.
Yeah.
So I happen to know somebody who's going to be able to get you some of that ice cream.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Pretty much.
I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Not a problem.
No.
You got the hookup, sister.
That's right.
So, okay, organizing the food. We actually went and even got a big new shelf, like one of the big new shelves.
It's a big new shelf.
8 foot by 8 foot steel.
Yeah, it has 5 shelves on it. We were able to fit almost all of our Thrive boxes on it. And then there was a few on another shelf next to it. But yeah, it's holy smokes. It was such an awesome. I mean, we were going to build one.
Yeah.
And then we realized that we needed to buy a chop saw, or what are they called? Is it called a chop saw?
That thing that almost killed me.
Thing that almost killed him. And, it would have cost way more to do that than just to buy the shelf. And it would have taken a lot of time and out in the freezing cold in the barn. Because
I was willing to do it.
I know.
But then when we figured it out, it was cheaper to buy the shelf than buy the saw. And
it would have saved us a ton of time. And time is money.
Well.
So.
I would have been willing to do it.
I know. It was just better this way. She's
just trying to keep me away from the saw.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, only
that
a lot.
That was not my fault.
No, I know it wasn't your fault, but I still need to keep you around.
So now I'm never going to be able to do anything.
Well, we'll see.
Stay in your studio, chubby. You just stay there and don't do anything.
No, we'll see.
Yeah, that's what you want me to do. Just you'll feed me bonbons through the door, the slot underneath the door.
No, maybe I'll put a mail slot in the middle of the door and put plates through it.
There you go. Stay in there. Write your scripture music, goober.
No.
That's what it sounds like.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Good thing I still have privilege to clear the snow off with the tractor, huh?
Heck yeah, and move hay.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do it, but it's nice that he does it. I'm very glad.
Yeah. So, Michigan Daffodil. That's so kind of you. They said that we can borrow their chop saw.
I'm not driving all the way to Michigan for a chop saw, but thank you.
It's almost just as much to buy one.
To buy one. We'll just buy one.
Well, not now.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, so other things that are going on while we're kind of stalling a little bit to get more folks here.
Well,
before we really get running.
Okay, so you guys saw the video yesterday.
With the doggies.
We had to wash the dogs.
St. Bernards.
It was time.
If you don't know,
yep, they were
St.
Bernards. Brutus is a large dog. Very large dog.
He's pushing 200 pounds, but I don't think he's there yet.
No, I think
he's real close.
Yeah, probably 175, but he just doesn't know what to do with his body yet.
He still thinks he's a puppy. And he just runs. He about bowled me over tonight. When?
I think I was going to go down. I was going into the kitchen and he hauled butt and right between me and the wall.
I think the more important question is, did you deserve it?
No, I did not deserve it.
There's no doubt that he did.
No, he did it. He did it. He just about knocked me over. He was just running.
Yeah.
And, there's no stopping that dog. He's just massive. I swear he's got his own zip code for his behind.
Yes.
He jumps up on the couch and just kind of flops over and doesn't know what to do. And
yeah.
So then he rolls in the poo, like Dan was reminding me.
Dan Schneider.
Yeah, Dan, he rolled. I don't know if it was his or Nana's.
We're going with a poopery.
It was disgusting.
It was a poopery.
It was
mix.
Really gross. And it was just on his back.
It's nice.
It took me,
It's a crust.
I don't know, 20 minutes to use wash rags to get most of it out. And then he stayed downstairs because, ew.
Yeah.
So then the next day, he went. Yeah. So
Yep, bounced.
it was gross.
Bounced.
It was really gross.
Now, two really exciting things before we get cranking here. Boy, oh boy, there are few stores that bring us so much joy as Aldi. Oh, man, do we love our Aldi store.
Yep.
However, there's a problem with Aldi. It's in Rhinelander, which is nowhere near where we live.
No.
That's the closest one.
It's an hour drive.
Yeah. However, rumor has it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
That Medford's getting one. Woohoo!
Yeah. When we moved in, there was a big Kmart there, and it was dying.
Yeah.
And it died.
It closed shortly after we moved here. I think we did it. No, just kidding. I don't know.
Well, the bummer was that was the only place you could get pizza in town. They had a Little Caesars in it.
Yeah.
And no more.
No, but I cannot wait for this. I heard rumor of it.
We don't know if it's true.
It's a friend of the or an in-law family member, I think, that is on the board of Medford and said that there's an Aldi coming. So
yeah, but we keep looking at, because it's right next to the Tractor Supply, and we keep looking in the window to see if it's like, hey, they put up
anything there? Is there anything there?
Nothing yet.
Nothing. So I'm hoping.
But boy, we save a lot of money at Aldi.
Yeah.
Aldi.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Aldi is awful in New Jersey.
Oh no.
That's unfortunate.
That's awful.
We really like ours. I mean, we still save a ton of money.
Oh yeah.
Fresh produce. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, fresh produce all year round. It's very. I mean, we've never had a problem with anything there.
Well, hopefully the Aldis in New Jersey get their act straight. So the other big thing before we get started, and this could happen probably tomorrow, maybe the next day if it has not happened tomorrow. And thanks to you.
Yes.
And we're very grateful to you, and that's not a joke.
No.
That our channel will hit 300,000 subscribers.
I can't even believe it.
Isn't that crazy?
I cannot believe it. It's so awesome.
That, yeah. Thank you. Yes. So if you're not subscribed, you should help us get there a little quicker.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But the way the channel started, this is how it happened. I was a praise and worship director at a place in Ohio, and one of the guitar players in the band, who was really gifted, this guy was really gifted. He had a son who made Lego stop animation movies.
Yep.
And he showed me this video, and he said, yeah, the kid's been making these videos, and they're really cool. And I watched him. I was like, wow, he's really gifted, and he was doing very well.
Yeah.
And I said, so how's that work?
He was young too. He was only 12 or 13?
12 years old, maybe.
Yeah.
He says, yeah, he makes about $1,000 a month off. I said, what? What? You make money off of YouTube?
Right. Right.
How is this even possible?
Right.
And my mind was blown. He said, yeah, we just put the money into an account for his college. When it comes time, you'll have that money for college.
It's awesome.
And I thought, beautiful.
Now
great.
he's 20, so.
That's great. And then several months later, it was Christmas, and I already knew how to edit video. I shoot video, I edit video, I know how to do it. And I thought, it was Christmas morning, after all the presents are open, the kids are in present coma out there. There's the wasteland of paper everywhere.
Yes.
And you're all just kind of pooped and wanting to take a nap. And I thought, you know what? I think I was bored. I thought, I want to see what this YouTube thing's about. So I started going through the process, just trying to figure it out, because I had no idea what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, well, now you're supposed to post a video. Well, I don't have a video. Well, I guess I got to make a video. So we made a video on our goat stanchion, goat milking stanchion.
Yeah.
And so, that was it. It was I thought it was fun. I said, well, you know what? I'll do another one tomorrow because you're off work,
Right?
and then I'll do another one tomorrow. And honestly, for probably the first 3 years, I made a video every day.
Yeah.
And that's not a joke.
It was a lot.
Every day.
Yeah.
Because at first it was like, boy, this is fun. And then the videos got more and more complicated. So we couldn't do them every day.
Right.
But so anyway, that's what's going on in our neck of the woods.
Awesome.
I think it's time to get cranking here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Did talk about the new scripture song. We're going to play that here at the end. And I want to hear your opinion because this one has been a labor of love for me because I'm remembering how to do all of the recording, professional recording stuff that I used to do on a bigger scale. Now I'm having to relearn how to do it smaller scale here. So it's really good. But Psalm 126 will be there. We got a new thing that we're doing. Mom's going to talk real quick on video about a recipe that is the recipe of the week. So here we go. Is Mom's, it's a copycat.
Hamburger Helper.
But better.
But way better.
It's a better than Hamburger Helper copycat.
Right. Brad can eat a Hamburger Helper meal and make himself sick because he loves it so much.
It is one of those things.
Well,
it's comfort food. I can't help it.
I can't bring myself to make those ever anymore because of how much sodium is in it, how much MSG is in it, and it's just I can't do it. So I have a recipe that is a copycat of
it's on screen.
Hamburger Helper. You'll see the recipe. It is absolutely delicious. I love this too. So it's super easy. You don't have to have a recipe that has a box of this and a can of this and blah, blah, blah. This was super easy to make from scratch with ingredients you have in your refrigerator and in your pantry.
Most likely. And also, it's cheaper.
It is much cheaper. I mean, I don't even know how much those Hamburger Helper boxes are anymore.
Because we haven't bought them in a long time.
We haven't bought them in years. And this, it's so good.
It's
so
delightful. And what was the other thing I wanted to say? Oh, yeah. It's if you don't want to write down the recipe, you can always pause the video. But
you could pause the video, but it's also in our most recent cookbook, Big Family Essentials. And
that way you're helping out the fam, getting some Hamburger Helper action.
Yep.
You know, I guess we can't say that it's a I guess it is a copycat, but it's not.
I think it tastes better.
I do think it tastes better.
Yeah.
So there it is.
Yep.
Back to the action. Oh my Lanta.
It was so yummy.
I ate so much. I had 3 scoops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hope's
Hope,
usually our
had,
big eater.
Yeah, and she's like...
She's a rail.
She's just tiny, but she eats a lot when it comes to certain dishes. So today she had extra helpings of dinner, and then yesterday we had Brad made Mexican lasagna.
Yeah, you don't know what that is because
you made it up.
You put it in a pie pan,
cake pan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you put your sauce down, your enchilada sauce, tortilla 1. Then you start putting your meat, tortilla, cheese, meat,
refried
tortilla, refried beans. Layer it up, keep going, and top it off with cheese and sauce. And man, it's good.
Yep.
But holy mackerel, it's like you're eating a brick.
Oh yeah, but she loves that. I mean, there's been times where she'll eat half of a cake pan. Yeah, the 9-inch cake pans, she'll eat half of it. And she's still a rail.
Yeah. Yeah, praise God. Yeah. Go with it while you can, because it's not going to be that way forever, right?
Right.
So, yeah. Now, the instructions for cooking that meal, I just realized we showed the meal, and I put the recipe up.
Right.
With 0 instructions. So sorry.
Sorry.
You'll have to get the cookbook then.
It is in the new cookbook.
Not intentional.
Yeah, it is in the new cookbook. I think I said it in the video, but I'll say it again. The Big Family Essentials Cookbook on page 81.
John Zeckerly, if that is true, I love you, love you, love you. If that is true, because let me tell you what, I grew up with that exact system. That's the sorry guys, I caught my eye. I was recording music when I was 12 years old because my dad had a recording studio, because my dad was a professional musician too, and he had songs on the radio. You guys probably know him. His name's Dwayne D. He had a couple hits. One was called Sweet Apple Wine. She gave me sweet apple wine. Keep in mind, this is like probably a while back.
Yeah.
And the other one, what was his big hit? Sweet Apple Wine. And then, doggone it, why can't I think of it? It was the big one. Freddie Fender also did it. It was, man, oh man.
When the next teardrop falls.
Yeah, I'll be there before the next
You asked me too fast, so I couldn't remember.
Yeah. So if that's true, John, don't tease, man.
No.
Don't tease, bro, because them's fighting words. I would love to get my hands on a system like that again. Are you kidding me?
Oh my goodness gracious.
Love, love, love.
You don't have room for that.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I will make room.
Gotta sell all your synthesizers.
That's not true. That is not true. Please email me, info.bigfamilyhomestead@gmail.com. And I'm happy to work something out. Free doesn't have to be the case, but I would love to get my hands on one of those. Anyway, that said, it has come to that point of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Dun, 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 dun. Let's hear some good news, don't you think? Don't you think it's? I miss
Paul Harvey.
Paul Harvey, and there's David, our son. He's trying to FaceTime right now. You're gonna have to wait, bro. So
Here, let me do.
It's
something.
okay. What are you?
No, it's okay.
Why?
It's okay, because then he won't call back.
I'll call him back.
I know, but he won't call back. Right. Wait,
Okay,
right now.
guys. Yeah, you saw that. You saw that.
Now he's calling me.
Are you first or second?
I'm first.
Okay, so
I'm odds this week.
Get to your story, Mama.
Yes. I think I need my glasses. It's my old eyes.
All right.
All right.
We've got several stories we want to share. Oh, by the way, guys, part of what makes this evening so much fun is when you interact.
Yeah.
And so say hi to each other. Say, hey, I'm from here. Jane is from here. Dan is from here. You don't have to get specific. If you're a prepper and you're all freaked out about, who may know what, don't worry about it. Just, you can say, hey, I'm in central blah, 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 or whatever, and interact, because that makes it a lot more fun.
Right.
So here we go.
So in Eden Prairie, Minnesota, which is actually not far from here, it's just outside Minneapolis. A 15-year-old from Edina is being hailed by law enforcement as a hero for rushing to the aid of one of her customers at the McDonald's in Eden Prairie. Sydney Rayleigh, who has worked at the fast food chain since the summer, said her Saturday shift started out normally, but with a careful eye while presenting food to Glee, and her daughter just had this look on her face like sheer terror. Said Riley, I could tell, oh no, she's choking. Just seeing the visceral reaction, I knew we need to act fast. Rayleigh had taken Red Cross first aid training when she was 11 years old to become a babysitter. She put the training to use and acted fast. I jumped out the window of the drive-thru and got into her car and told her daughter to call 911. I restarted the Heimlich maneuver, but I'm not really strong, so it didn't work the first couple of times. She says that's when she called over a bystander who was parked in the lot while waiting for his food. The bystander successfully dislodged the chicken nugget the woman was choking on, according to Rayleigh and the police who responded to the scene. It could have ended a lot worse, but I'm super thankful for that bystander who helped so much, said Rayleigh. Because I'm decent at first aid, but if it weren't for him and our efforts together, it could have ended so much worse. The 2 Eden Prairie police officers who responded to the scene each gave Rayleigh a $50 bill. Sergeant
Nice.
Scott Middlestat says it's part of money that each offer is given to recognize or help out citizens around the holiday season. Our crime fund gave every officer $50 to hand out to wherever we feel the need, including if somebody did outstanding work above and beyond. She was well deserving of that money. Rayleigh's parents, Tom and Stephanie, say they're super proud of their daughter, who they refer to as Sydney Sunshine. They say she has autism and is gifted with a brilliant mind. I always tell her she is a gift because she's autistic, said Tom. She can remember anything, do anything. It's crazy. Stephanie adds that her daughter remembers everything as a script, with no doubt helped her recall with the training with the Heimlich maneuver.
Heimlich remover.
Yeah. She remembered all of the training as a script in her head and was able to jump into action right away, just because it was stored up there and she can recall anything she reads and hears. Rayleigh, who turned 16 in a few weeks, was humbled by the recognition from police and says it's insane that they gave her $100. She says the whole experience helped her learn about herself. You feel as though I'm sorry. I'm quoting some. This is kind of hard to do that. I'm actually capable of contributing to society and actually capable of making a difference. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
That is really awesome.
So now she's actually not too terribly far from here.
No, she's not.
So Rayleigh, if you're watching or anybody that knows you is watching, you, my dear, even though you work at McDonald's, which is substandard, I got to be honest.
Yeah.
But even though you work there, we're willing to buy you a Culver's burger. Step up to the big leagues.
Yeah, which is above and beyond.
Hats off. Well done. Excellent job.
Yes.
Excellent job. Oh, hey, Vern. Thank you.
Thank you, Vern.
All right. Next story. This one's pretty interesting. You never know what could be coming in the mail or when it could be coming in the mail.
Right.
You get this?
Yes, I can.
Okay. All right. It took 76 years for Army Sergeant John Gonsalves' letter to his mother to arrive, yet it seemed to show up just at the right time for the rest of his family. Gonsalves penned the note on December 6th, 1945, while stationed in Germany after World War II. The 22-year-old wrote that he was doing fine and getting along okay, but as far as the food, it's pretty lousy most of the time. The letter was supposed to go to his mother's house in Woburn, Massachusetts, but it got lost along the way and was found last year at a U.S. Postal Service distribution facility in Pittsburgh. Workers there vowed to track down the Gonsalves family and finally deliver the letter. John Gonsalves died in 2015, but USPS found his 89-year-old widow, Angelina Gonsalves, and gave her the letter. Imagine that. 76 years, she's told WXFT TV. And then just his handwriting and everything, it was just so amazing. It's like he came back to me.
Aww.
The letter arrived right around Christmas, one of John's favorite times of year. It felt like he was around us, Angelina said. Her husband was quite a guy, she added. I still feel his presence.
Oh, it's. I'm grateful that they got the letter.
Is it? Is it working?
It says it's connected.
Is it connected? Okay, I'm not seeing anything here. All right. Looks like we had some internet issues.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, sorry about that. Hopefully you hung in there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you never know. We're in the Northwoods. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Okay. So, continuing on.
BB's from Spain says that's one town away from where where she lived.
Wow.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Goodness.
All right.
Okay.
And it went back to red. We got the Starlink, the Elon Musk Starlink internet, and it's great. But then when it needs to retract for a satellite, it just says, "I'm done for a minute," and then you got to kind of wait for it to find the satellite, and then it's back at it. So okay, I think we should be good to go. Showing green lights.
All right. So we're go for green.
We're going for green.
All right. This is in Upper Darby, Pennsylvania. A medical helicopter
This is crazy.
crashed Tuesday in a residential area of suburban Philadelphia with 4 people on board, including an infant, all expected to survive, authorities said. Rescue crews rushed to the crash near a church at an intersection in Upper Darby's Drexel Hill neighborhood at about 1 p.m. and helped pull the pilot, 2 crew members, and an infant patient from the aircraft. Upper Darby Police Superintendent Timothy Barnhard said at a press conference. None of them sustained life-threatening injuries, Barnhart said, adding he can't wait to shake the pilot's hand for getting the helicopter down the way he did. Oh, my goodness gracious.
That's touching a church.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it didn't, yeah.
Well, the infant patient was taken to a hospital. The flight originated from Hagerstown Regional Airport in Maryland and was transporting a pediatric patient from Chambersburg Hospital, according to publicly available flight data online and airport and hospital officials.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Photos and video from the scene show the helicopter damaged and on its side, just outside the church and underneath power lines. Wow. It's a miracle, an absolute miracle. Here, what you see behind me. Gerald Saunders, who's 28, works in an apartment building nearby doing maintenance. He said he saw the helicopter just floating real low, extremely low. It could land on the building that I work at. He got in his car and to go to the hardware store, and the helicopter was going in the same direction. He saw it hit the ground in the middle of the road and slide across the ground until it crashed into the church.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It turned on its side and smoke was coming out. He saw people jumping out of the helicopter.
Wow.
And everyone has no major injuries whatsoever.
Yeah. God had a major role in that.
Yeah, no kidding.
You know, it's funny. It's I keep thinking of that line in Ghostbusters. Nobody steps on a church in my town.
Right.
Nobody lands a helicopter in a church in my town.
Nobody crashes into a church in my town. That's funny.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful church.
But holy mackerel. Boy, when your time's not up, your time is just not up.
Right.
Hey, did you guys see that video of the police officers pulling those people out of
It was just one guy out of a helicopter.
A helicopter had crashed on a train tracks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The police officers pulled him out of the train of the helicopter wreckage seconds. I mean, literally
even 2 seconds.
Seconds before a train hit the helicopter.
It was like they were pulling this guy out. He was all bloodied on his head.
They got him away.
And then it was like
just bam.
They might have got 20 feet away from the train.
Yeah.
And it was like boom.
It was crazy. Yeah.
There is video of it out there, but holy mackerel. It was.
Yeah, and to have 2 helicopter crashes where the people inside survived recently, that's amazing to me.
Yeah, helicopter crashes are no joke because of the way that they're designed.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know, it's like a brick in the air.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So, well, let's see. We are on story number 4, guys.
Yes.
Here we go. This one, Oh my gracious! Hopefully, I can get through it. I am a
That's why
big
you got that
softie.
one.
So, with loyalty, I will endeavor to aid the physician in his work and devote myself to the welfare of those who committed to my care. Every day, nurses take these words from Florence Nightingale oath to heart, striving to ensure their patients' welfare. But some, like registered nurse Jennifer Smith, take that commitment to care a step further. Last November, Smith got a panicked call from John Burley, one of her patients from the Adult Day Health Care Program at Rome, New York's Grand Rehabilitation and Nursing Center. It's a long title.
That's a mouthful.
He'd been hospitalized with pneumonia, and with no nearby family to step in and help, his dog Boomer had been taken to an animal shelter. I came into work the Monday after Thanksgiving to the phone ringing at 7 a.m., Smith recalled in an interview with CNN. John was calling from his hospital room saying, "Boomer's in the pound, Boomer's in the pound." Aware that the 12-year-old dog he'd had since it was a pup meant the world to him, when Burley asked Smith if she would take care of Boomer, her immediate response was a resounding, "Of course I will." Aww. The first thing Smith had to do was track down Boomer, finally finding him at a Rome Humane Society. The following day, she drove to the shelter and put in the adoption motion, letting Burley know Boomer was well and he'd be coming home with her soon. Smith was given the green light to bring Boomer to work with her. She says that knowing his beloved canine companion was safe and that they would be able to see one another again made a huge positive impact on Burley's recovery. During his stay at the rehab wing, Smith brought Boomer to visit his doggy daddy several times a day. The cute pooch soon became a favorite with staff and patients alike. To Smith, keeping 60-year-old Burley and Boomer together was just as natural as an extension of her life's goal of helping people. There are just so many worries in the world right now. If I can take one worry away from John, that's the least I can do. I can't cure diseases. I'm not a miracle worker, but I made a promise to John to take care of Boomer. I will take care of him as long as he needs me to. John knows that. Right now, the focus is on John getting better and taking it one day at a time. Burley has speech issues as a result of his illness, so sometimes it can be difficult for him to put his thanks into words. However, there's one sentiment he's managed to make and express loud and clear. I love Jennifer.
Aww.
We're sure Boomer sends that emotion a second hearty woof woof. Pretty
That's
cool.
That's too cute. That is
Pretty
too
cool.
sweet. That's great.
John, I think he's right. That other thing was a plane crash.
Oh, was it a plane?
It was.
Oh,
it was. I
yeah,
remember
you're right.
that now, yeah.
Okay.
It was a plane.
Yep. Sorry.
So, all right, Mom, we got to take a break because you got to tell them about the stuff and the things.
I do.
Right
the
here.
stuff and the things.
Right there. And you
The stuff and the things. Those stuffs and things right there. That's what I'm going to tell you about. You see that,
Tell 'em.
right? So
Tell them. Tell them.
well, okay, you guys know that we just organized all of our family cans, our Thrive cans, and our pantry cans. These are the shelves that we use. And there is a $100 Thrive credit if you buy any of those in the month of January. And that will help you to stock said shelves. And let me tell you how
We love
awesome they are. You put it in the top, and it comes and rolls back and comes to the front. That way you put new in and your old ones get used first. And that's just awesome. I love it. So today I had needed a product from something from the Thrive cans. I said, Ruth, I know where it's at. Please go get it. It is about this high from the floor. Go get it. And she did, and it was right there. I know where everything's at now. It doesn't take hours to find anything.
Yeah.
And also, if you want to set up a monthly delivery, these aren't on the monthly delivery. These are just a retail thing. But if you want to do a monthly delivery, it's free to set it up.
Yeah, you don't even have to order anything right away.
You don't have to order anything right away. But it's free to set up an account. You just need an email, and you can order as much as you like or as little as you like, and
jump on the website and poke around. Yep. You'd be surprised at what they have.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people say, oh, well, they don't have a lot right now because of COVID. And guess what? They did not have a lot because they just got decimated. Everybody realized the writing on the wall, better get a bunch of stuff. And they made huge investments into the company and product and all that. And there's a lot more there than you think.
Yep.
So
these shelves also come with little magnet labels so that you can label them. And I actually have not put those on there yet. I'm planning on doing that tomorrow.
But
so
anyway, free to set up an
account. Yep.
So moving on, commercial done. Let's get on with the good news.
Right.
Well, that's good news, but this is better news.
Exactly. All right. It's my turn.
It is?
Unless you want to do the rest, but this one's my turn. I'm odd. Remember?
Oh, you are odd. That's true. I'm glad because this one's a long one.
Is it?
This one's a long one.
You took out some.
I took out some, but you can leave
I'm gonna
whatever you want.
I'm gonna go ahead. This is a long story. Okay. One young artist from Marion, Illinois, has painted an 8,000 square foot mural highlighting American military and first responders from Iwo Jima to Vietnam and from Operation Iraqi Freedom to 9/11. Madeline Dieters, or Maddie, 14, a ninth grader who's been homeschooled her whole life. Look at that.
Oh, and that's only one side of the building, honey.
Yeah, I hadn't.
Yeah,
I hadn't.
I know
seen
you hadn't seen the picture.
No.
This, by the way, sorry, didn't mean to.
No, it's fine. I kind of stopped.
This was a story that was mailed in from one of our folks who watched the show. So thank you.
Awesome. So she's been homeschooled her whole life. Began mapping her composition just days after 9/11. And the massive mural took 8 weeks to finish, crossing an expanse of wall wrapping around 3 sides of a large industrial building depicted our soldiers and Marines, a C-130, as well as flag raisings of Iwo Jima and 9/11. You'll see brave policemen confronting crime and first responders saving lives. My father, uncle, grandfather, and great-grandfather have served in the Army during World War II, the Vietnam War, Desert Storm, Operation Iraqi Freedom, and Operation Enduring Freedom.
Praise God.
Maddie told the Epic Times.
Wow.
I have to be honest that I didn't know much about the Vietnam War and all the jobs that the first responders do. I had to do some deep research in order to respectfully and accurately design the painting emblems, soldiers, and their gear. Famous patriotic images and iconic photos, she added. It was also a heavy burden to paint images that are so near and dear to people's hearts. Many people wearing Marine and Army emblems were truly grateful to see someone painting a public display of respect and recognition, especially representing the sacrifices of soldiers during the Vietnam War, she said. I was overcome with at how paint on a wall could stir up so many emotions for passersby. Veterans stopped to tell her stories of loved ones they lost in the line of duty. As for future prospects, Maddie says that she can see potential murals on buildings all across town. You can view Maddie's mural on Highway 37 at 205 North Court Street in Marion, Illinois.
Love it.
Yeah.
Maddie, if you are ever in central Wisconsin, you, my dear, just come see me. Mm-hmm. We will go to Culver's and you get the shebang. Culver's Deluxe. We will buy you the most delicious burger you ever had.
That is just amazing.
Well
I'm looking
done,
at
sister.
The mural.
Well, and I picked one picture because she was in it as well as the mural.
Right.
But you should see it. It's massive.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up when we're done.
It's massive.
Yeah.
And she did a very unbelievable, like way above her age bracket
She's
job.
14, guys.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Well done, Sister Sledge.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, moving on. Got a few more. Excuse me. So you ready?
Yeah, I got it. You just clicked something. I don't know what you clicked. Clicking stuff. Don't click stuff.
Like an episode from Lassie. Wait a minute. How many of you guys are Crystal 72? What's Culver's?
Oh my gosh. Okay, time out. The best.
It's a hamburger place.
It's a hamburger joint that has custard instead of ice cream shakes or
cheese curds.
Cheese curds. But their burgers are...
They're good.
They're excellent.
They don't make you feel bad when you eat them.
They call them butter burgers. I think because they're cooked in butter.
Oh, yeah.
And they're nice and crispy and thin, and they are... It is not overpriced. Let me tell you, it is not. Honestly, it is the same price as McDonald's, and you get garbage at McDonald's.
Up a can with her,
oh
man.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So,
sorry,
Philip
pal.
Obviously is
no, Crystal. No apologies necessary. You didn't know, and so
yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. So anyway, new story, guys. Like an episode from Lassie, a Shiloh shepherd in New Hampshire is being hailed as a hero after leading state police to the scene of an accident where a pair of motorists were badly injured and in need of rescuing. On the evening of January 3rd, around 10 p.m., New Hampshire State Police Trooper Sandberg arrived at the Interstate 89 bridge between New Hampshire and Vermont in Lebanon. There, he spotted a dog on the loose, a 1-year-old Tinsley. Trooper Sandberg and the Lebanon police at first attempted to corral the canine, but they noticed the shepherd turned northward toward a section of damaged guardrail near the junction at Interstate 91. There, they discovered a badly damaged pickup truck that had rolled over and off the roadway. The dog wanted Trooper Sandberg and the officers to follow her. Tinsley, the dog, never tried to run away, but rather tried to lead them further up the road and over the bridge. Lieutenant Dan Baldassar, commander of Troop D, told the Epic Times, "It's a real-life Lassie story. Tinsley led law enforcement directly to the crash scene to provide assistance. She's the hero. The officers learned that one of the men, Cam Laundrie, was the dog's owner. It quickly became apparent that Tinsley led Trooper Sandberg and the Lebanon police to the crash and the injured occupants," NHSP stated. Tinsley enabled the first responders to reach the victims sooner than otherwise they would have. EMTs said both men were taken to Dartmouth Hitchcock Medical Center for care. Meanwhile, Tinsley did not appear to be injured in the crash. Laundrie told the station that he planned to reward his heroic furry beast friend and that she's his guardian angel. She gets spoiled all the time, Laundrie told NBC. She'll get some venom. I'm reading multiple words at once. How about we try it one at a time, Brad?
One word at a time.
Venison. She'll get some venison and probably burger tonight and possibly some back scratches with it. Yeah, one word at a time. That'd be pretty good. Yeah. Oh, no, Philip, we're gold. So,
there's no need to... Well, okay, the reason we like
good.
our Culvers here...
We also are friends with the owners.
We're friends with the owners. And so we...
And they really are good.
They really are good. And anytime we eat there, which is probably once a month...
Yeah.
I don't feel gross, but whenever I would eat and either of us would eat at McDonald's or Burger King or any of those other places, we would feel gross for hours. So
there's
you know what?
There's no bitterness, Mom. Everybody's good.
No bitterness. No,
no,
not at all.
No rage, no malice, no hatred.
No, not at all.
All right, you got this?
Yep.
You got this.
I got this.
Couple more, guys.
My goggles.
And then we're going to get to our prepper games.
Yep.
So don't leave because they're very unlike reindeer games.
Yes. During his time of deployment in 2010 to combat duty in Afghanistan in support of Operation Enduring Freedom, he was a lance corporal serving as a squad automatic rifleman with Company F, 2D Battalion, 9th Marines, Regimental Combat Team 1, 1st Marine Division Forward, and Marine Expeditionary, sorry.
You got this, baby.
Expeditionary
hey, if I can trip
Force.
over the other venison, you can trip over.
Forward. On November 21st, 2010, U.S. Marine Lance Corporal Kyle Carpenter was posted atop a building in violent Helmand Province, Afghanistan, when an enemy grenade skittered toward Kyle and a fellow Marine. Without hesitation, Kyle jumped on the grenade and somehow lived. Yeah, you heard me right. Lived.
Yeah.
While severely injured, to tell about it, lived to tell about it while severely injured. He was medically retired in 2013 as a corporal due to wounds received in combat. On June 19th, 2014, Kyle was awarded the nation's highest military decoration. And I lost my place. The Medal of Honor for his singular act of courage on that rooftop in Afghanistan. An action that had been reviewed exhaustively by the military. Kyle became the youngest living recipient of that award and only the second living Marine so honored since Vietnam. Kyle has written a memoir entitled You Are Worth It about the war in Afghanistan.
Wow.
Wow.
Semper Fi.
Yeah, I'm
Semper Fi.
My goodness.
I have a hard time
Yeah.
with stuff like that because people don't realize freedom isn't free.
No.
It's too easy just to fluff it off like it's just something that you're owed or you're granted or just because I live here. People don't understand that real lives, real humans have to go and lay their life on the line so that you can go and do what you want to do. McDonald's or Culver's or whatever. And so this guy, you can whatever, man. Come on over. We'll feed you at our house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Forget Culver's.
Oh, goodness.
So we're very grateful.
Yes.
We are very grateful.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. So one more story, and then we're going to get on to the prepper games. Mm-hmm. All right?
Yep.
It's not like the Hunger Games because we're not actually going to hurt anybody.
No.
But so here we go. A donkey ditched its mom now and thinks it's a dog after it was raised among the pooches.
Ditched by his mom.
John Nuttall and his partner, Grazina, live in England's East Coast, and they saw the mother of a miniature donkey rejecting her own foal, and they decided to hand rear him in their homes. Okay. 3-month-old Kyle had a tough start to his life after his mother turned on him, but Grazina, a dog trainer, suggested a hands-on approach. The pair fitted a foal with a doggy diaper and shared the caring duties over the next critical 6 weeks. I went to the pet shop and bought the big dog nappies because you don't want donkey baby poo all over the house.
No.
In the first days, 40-year-old Grazina fed Kyle with milk from his estranged mother through a tube to ensure that the youngster got the right nutrients.
Oh, my goodness.
She kept him on that for 2 or 3 weeks. She was feeding him every hour at that time. She was like a zombie.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Soon, Kai became, I guess they abbreviated it then at this point, Kai. Soon, Kai began playing with the dogs and began exhibiting hound-like behavior. Kai now comes running along with the dogs whenever John whistles. Okay? He even started playing with a ball and everything, and now I can go for a walk down the road and he'll follow me like a dog. He would come back to the house every evening because he also needed human contact. If I get into the van to go out, he'll see it going and chase after the van. He's a very interesting character. Little Kai moved back into the paddock with the other donkeys 3 weeks ago and is getting stronger each day. He's grown up. He's got all his teeth and he's eating well. He's going to live. That's the main thing. My concern was to keep him alive. So.
A donkey in the house.
So, anybody, would you go to that length?
No.
I would try to, I don't know. Well, no, that's not true. You would totally, and I have proof.
I probably, yeah.
I have proof.
You're probably right.
Because you, my dear, insisted on, in Ohio, having a goat in the house.
Okay, time out. That goat.
You got to tell the whole thing.
Okay, so we had one of our goats go into labor. And the first one came out normal, came out fine. The second one was struggling, and I had to help. It was coming out back legs first. So it was coming out is that breech?
Yes. Yeah, I don't know.
No, breech is, it doesn't matter. I don't remember. I know the Ware family would know because she's a doula, and she'll correct me here in just a second, I'm sure. So this goat needed help. Well, as that goat came out, its umbilical that area had not closed all the way. And so part of its little guts was coming out.
Yeah.
And so we get on the phone to the vet. What do I do? She said, well, you can bring the goat in or you can super glue it. Stick everything back in and super glue it. And that's it's exactly what she would have done. Okay, fine. Kids, get me the super glue and some gauze and the vet wrap stuff. And that's what we did. Well, we had to bring the goat inside because she was cold and warm her up. So we had to put a diaper on her and bring her in the house.
And I tell you what, you melt your heart when you see a cute little goat just bouncing around, you know,
so darn cute.
And then wearing a diaper. And then it was in the kitchen where there was tile.
Right. But it also had a diaper on. And then we also put pajamas on it. That was really
tragically cute. Adorable.
It was so adorable. You get the baby pajamas and you cut the feet off. Yeah. And they fit perfectly on a baby goat.
On a goat.
They are so darn cute.
Yeah.
So, yes, I will do that again. But a donkey,
the Bulletproof Pastor, they're goat people. He says here, I've come home to a goat in the living room with an IV bag hanging from the ceiling. Terry's other name is Florist Night and Goat.
That's hysterical.
His lovely bride's name is Terry.
Yeah.
For those who may not know.
Yeah. So we actually, when Brad showed me this picture, I had to call Hope up here, and she fell in love with this little donkey. She's like, I would totally do that. And
I said no.
And we said, no, not doing it.
TY, that is very, very kind of you, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Or ma'am. It could. I don't know. TY could be a man or a ma'am.
Right.
Either way.
That's true. That is true.
So, all right, guys, you guys ready to type because it is time. It's time.
Down one.
It's time. It's time. Prepper games. Ready. Engage.
Boom.
Yeah. It's apocalypto.
Yeah.
It's apocalypse time. but I don't know if I can handle this overlay much longer.
No, I don't like it.
You don't like it? Let's just go back to the normal screen.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Normal screen.
That'd be good.
Okay.
There we go.
Prepper games, guys. I'm a dude, not a lady.
Okay. Now we know from now on.
Got it. Check. All right. Here's how this works. The name of the game is what in the heck could I possibly do with this item that's not its original or intended use? That's it.
That's it.
So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to come up with an idea for, reuse, renew, recycle. These are the green games. Like, for example, if I said, hey, what could you do with this? And if you said, I would write things with it, you would be wrong.
You would be wrong because that is its intended use.
You could say, I use this to clean out wax out of my ears.
Oh, no, don't do that. No.
But
don't do
would, for the sake of the game,
For the sake of the game.
it would be good.
Oh, my gosh.
Or you could use it to stop a hemorrhaging problem that you picked your nose and it's bleeding too much. You could do that. Are you ready?
I had to be really careful because I could have shot that through my nose and that would have been bad.
Shoot it on me, not on the keyboard.
No, exactly.
Shoot it on me.
So our first item.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Are you ready?
And
Are
by
you
the
ready?
way, you get cool points. Cool points are awarded. Gene.
Sorry. Thank you, Gene.
On your mark, just in time. Get ready to type. First item up for bids is...
A fly swatter.
What is the other thing you can do?
This is a really bad
that
one,
one's
too.
pretty... yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you that's all fly guts on it. I wouldn't. Yeah.
No.
You could.
Blech.
I
Gross.
wouldn't. So,
no thanks.
what is the other thing you could do with this delightful fly swatter that is not involving swatting flies? What?
Just reading the comments.
Tracheotomy. Open an airway.
No. Test for cove.
Yeesh.
Spaghetti strainer.
This would be just about as effective as a mask. Uh-oh. I'm talking scientifically.
Yeah.
A strainer. Uh-oh.
Smack Brad when he's bad.
Yeah, right.
Knock down cobwebs.
That's a
yeah,
good
we've
one.
done that.
All right, you got to make some comments, Mom.
Pancake flipper. Flip flops. That's funny.
Fan yourself.
Oh my gosh.
Kill
a mouse.
Whoa, that would take some violence.
She speaks from experience. Fish turner.
A biscuit server.
Toilet unclogger. That's
Roast marshmallows.
hysterical.
Okay, yeah, you could pull.
Yes, you totally
can
could do that. Yep. A fan. Yes. Besides recycling, what can you reuse? Oh yeah.
Shortwave radio antenna.
Yep.
You guys are coming up with very practical things.
Funnel cake maker.
You're coming up with very, very practical things.
Yeah.
How about anybody come up with something interesting, like funny, silly?
Oh, there's
Strained noodles, you could.
getting cat toys out from under the
Row a boat.
refrigerator. There you go.
You won't go very fast.
No, you won't go very far. No.
And you'd only go in one direction.
Swat somebody for being a punk. Yep.
There you go.
Exactly.
A bubble maker. That actually would work, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
John says, I don't know, question mark.
It's okay.
Question
You
mark.
don't have to know. It's just a fun game. A radio antenna. Yes. Hair decor. Yes.
Ooh.
Dumbo ears costume.
There you go. Back scratcher. Now we're talking.
Well, you got to be careful, though, if you got a sharp part of the metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unplug the shower drain. You guys are coming up with actually
That
really,
is a
really,
really good idea.
Good ideas.
Yeah.
I was thinking silly.
Yeah. Attention getter.
Attention getter. Whack. Okay.
Unplug the vacuum. Yes.
Good idea.
Yes. That's hysterical.
It is a strange game.
It is. That's the whole purpose.
Gene. It's supposed to just be fun.
It is.
Just fun. Colonoscopy.
Let's not
Whoa.
and say we did not.
Never.
A wave
Spetzel
maker in the tub.
All right. So moving on.
All right.
You guys, okay, you got to stop commenting because you got to get ready for the next one. The next one is right there.
Yeah. I just had to.
You got to hide it. Go low. Go low. Here.
There we go.
My.
Goober.
Okay, next one. You ready?
Keep people from eating cookies.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So you get the idea. It's what in the heck can I do with this item that's not its original or intended use? And you get cool points for creativity. Okay, and your mark? Get set. Next item is a wannabe Xbox controller. And I say wannabe because it's meant for the PC.
Yeah.
So Xbox controller thingy, what could you do with this other than make zombies out of people? Humans, zombies. Because they go, sorry, Sean. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Oh, my goodness.
I would use it for dog control. Throw it at the dog.
Yeah.
Oh, she probably, or he, she or he, Donna probably meant it for the
fly swatter. Yeah.
Make a hair bow. There you go. Now Mary's got it. Hold dead batteries. Thank you, Jess.
That's all it's worth. Yeah, exactly.
A dead battery holder. I love it.
Another attention getter. Throw it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Steven says a Zorro mask. Yes. Steven for the cool points. Or no, wait.
The other way.
Would it be the other way?
Yes.
That's just a mustache. It's like,
oh my gosh.
I don't even know.
Oh my goodness.
Clueless. It's a hockey puck. That would be good.
Yeah.
A new flight center for Cessna plane.
It's paperweight. That's what it is.
It is a paperweight.
A yarn winder. That's a good idea.
Boomerang. Monica Sherman.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Is that your elbow?
Yes.
Holy smokes.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
We forgot to say let's keep it non-violent and family friendly.
There's that. There's
Yeah.
that.
Let's
Melt it and make credit cards.
Oh, nice.
That's funny.
Yeah, a toddler toy. Yeah, actually, our grandson Elijah has a broken Xbox controller that he plays with. Of course, he might mistake the broken one for one that actually works and start chewing on that.
He does.
He's so sweet. He's probably watching. Hi, Elijah.
Hi, Elijah.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's one that I know there's a lot of older dudes in the crowd because I know some of your names. So this,
what are you talking about?
this next one, a little bit, it's not super heavy, but it's heavier than that. So stop typing, and then we're going to go to the next.
Bummer.
Are you out?
No. I'm done. The tea bag little
She's
tag
had enough, you know what I mean?
fell down into the cup.
All right,
Sure.
so here's the next item.
I don't drink apple juice. Blech.
The next item is, let me see, I want to get it right. It's an M70G telescope off of an armored vehicle from World War II. Bank, bank,
Awesome.
bank, 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 bank. I got this from a friend of the family who is a Abrams tank driver in the military right now.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. But you can see the actual markings for the distance for how far they had to shoot. But he had this and he gave this to us. So, fish bonker. This would bonk a serious fish.
Yeah.
This thing's, would you say it's probably 25 pounds? 20 pounds?
10?
Okay. What she said.
Yeah. A mini walking stick. Yep. A blowgun, if it didn't have the lenses in it, yeah, that's a pretty, you could do a marshmallow shooter with that.
Still has the lenses.
Yeah, it still has the lenses,
Still
though.
works cool.
Yeah, baseball
Pole
bat.
driver. A baton. Oh my gracious.
Don't
You gotta
drop
have
that on your
serious
foot.
hand strength there. A rolling pin.
Yes.
That works.
It would leave some dents in there, some grooves, but that's okay.
Yeah.
It would still work.
Well, you can say, yeah, okay, that's funny.
Waits
Okay.
for workout. Yeah.
All right.
A fire starter. Yeah, if you get the
absolutely
direction
could.
of the sun.
You absolutely could. A lightsaber. Yes.
A dog toy for Brutus. Yeah, he would eat it. He
You
would
could.
try. He'd
You
break his
could.
teeth, but he'd try. Funny.
Yeah. All right. We got two more, guys. Two more. This next one, I have a feeling that you're going to have a hard time with because it's unique and powerful.
It is unique.
So, again, a reminder. This is the what in the heck could I possibly do with that item that is not as an original or intended
That's right.
use. And that is the technical. That's actually copyrighted. So
Yeah.
please don't use that without written or express permission. Go for it, Mom. Next item up is a Native American flute.
Yep. I will not play it because I don't know how.
I do.
I know you do.
Ready? It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You've seen me play this 100 times.
I know. I'm just being silly. I bet Brutus would hate that. Yes. Okay.
Just kidding.
All right, we're going to put that back now.
Nobody's got an idea for the narrative.
It smells like a pencil.
Because it's made of cedar.
Oh, it's got your spit on it now. Oof.
Dang. Music for Brad's songs. Yeah. I haven't used it in any of those tunes yet because it's hard to use because it's not pitched to Western musical standard. The Art of Seduction.
Narnia reenactment.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It does sound like that thing that Tumnus was playing.
You got cool points, Heather. That's awesome.
Cool points for Heather.
Because we love Chronicles of Narnia.
Yep. A chair leg. Now, okay. All right. You got skills, T.Y.
Holder for macrame rope and an ornament. Cool. Bubble maker. You'd make a lot of bubbles there. The other lightsaber to battle with. I think the first one would win.
Yeah, it would break it for sure. A shower head, that would work.
Use it to agitate the wash.
Serenade your wife. Mom annoy her.
Yeah, most likely. No.
Probably true. Probably true.
Too funny. A curtain rod. There you go.
Okay. Ready for the last one, guys? I expect you all to come up with something. Anything. You got to all type something in. You ready?
Yep.
On your mark, get set, go, Mama, go. Oop, you got to show them the...
I know.
Bentonite clay.
This stuff is awesome.
What is its original use?
It's to detox your body.
How much do you got to eat?
You don't eat any of it.
You put it
You put it in a bathtub. No, you put it in the bathtub and you soak in it. I know what this is for. Whack.
You break my flute.
I would never break your flute, sweetie.
Break my flute.
Nope. Poison ivy. Yes.
Yeah, but that's its original intent.
No, not really.
Yeah, it is.
Jeez.
Mary, oh my gracious.
Come on now.
Keeping it on the up and up here.
Yeah. Not Claire. Hope actually used it in a mask tonight. So she had moringa and moringa oil and the bentonite clay in a mask. Right. Yep.
Build a volcano.
Yep.
That'll work.
Floor washer, face paint, make a sculpture, mix it with colors and make paint.
That probably would work. Cool.
Frosting. Yummy.
Yeah, I don't know. Hunting paint.
Yep. Kinley says sour cream.
Oh.
Gross.
It's a little chalky. A little chalky tasting.
Empty it and you have a cup. There you go. I like that idea.
Go.
Yeah.
Fake snow.
Make beads. Cool.
There you go. Toothpaste would work.
Yes, you could use it for toothpaste. Pottery.
Did you say bentonite? Yes.
Yes, we did say bentonite. There's so many uses for this clay.
Yeah.
There's
a desert snowman. That works.
That works. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very hard to make it wet though, and when it gets wet, it's almost slimy.
Yeah, it's clay.
It's very strange. Yeah, it's very strange. Repair your plumbing. Yeah, no, clog your plumbing is more like it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, which that's done for us. So no more bentonite clay baths because holy smokes. Yeah, you can't. It's seals wells.
Alrighty, kids. So there it is. Cookies. You have got the idea.
Yes.
That's the end of the game.
It is.
Who
the end
gets
of the game.
cool points?
They all get cool points.
No, there's got to be somebody. There's got to be a standout.
I don't know. Sorry.
No standout.
No.
No lightsaber. I think
The lightsabers were
that
was
pretty good.
Yeah, that was good.
That's pretty good.
I think the telescope would win.
The telescope, lightsaber.
As a lightsaber, yeah.
Well, whoever you are, stand and claim your cool points. Raise your hand and receive your recognition.
Right. That's funny.
So say, it was me. It was me. It was me. It was me. Yeah. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to round out the evening. But before we do, don't take off yet because I want to hear All the Things Acres was the winner. Yay. All the Things Acres.
Yay.
Good for you.
They were the first one to say they were the winner. So they get it.
Yeah, that's true. So anyhow, if you are looking for a Bible devotion, we keep it pretty light, keep it pretty engaging. We learn a lot. It's 8:30 a.m. starting tomorrow, Central Time Zone on Big Family Devotions channel. But don't take off because I want to hear what you have to say about this new song. And I actually want to hear it because I haven't even played it other than just the one time.
Right. He hasn't heard it.
On another device.
On a separate device.
So
when he plays it, then I'll play it on my laptop so he can hear it.
So we're going to say the quickest prayer and we're going to jump into the song. And I want to type in and see what you think. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Father God, we love you. Thank you. Amen.
Amen.
Told you, quick prayer.
Have a blessed evening, everybody.
Bye. Fortunes of Zion, we were like those who dream. Then our mouth was filled with laughter and our tongue with shouts of joy. Then they said among the nations, the Lord has done great things for them. Is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear. Though the earth gives way, though the mountains be moved into the heart of the sea, those who sow in tears shall reap with shouts of joy. He who goes out weeping, bearing the seed for sowing, shall come home with shouts of joy, bringing his sheaves with him. The Lord has done great things for them. Done great things for us, we are glad. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear. Though the earth gives way, though the mountains be moved into the heart of the sea. Blessed be God, because he has not rejected my prayer or
God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear. Though the earth gives way, though the mountains be moved into the heart of the sea, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear. Though the earth gives way,